Wouldn't it be cool if we took the Nissan Altima and reimagined nearly everything in it? Gave it greater horsepower and class-leading 38 mpg highway, advanced headlights, and zero-gravity seats. Yeah, that would be cool. Introducing the completely reimagined Nissan Altima. It's our most innovative Altima ever. Nissan, innovation that excites.
The North Korean military, the Korean People Army, was trained by the Soviets and trained by the Chinese communists. So they rely on volumes and volumes of artillery fire. So they have a massive amount of artillery and surface-to-surface missiles. And we would see those at the start of a conflict.
And a lot of this artillery has been dug in ever since the end of the Korean conflict.
Absolutely.
So they've been preparing for 50 years for the next one.
They sure have. They sure have. Completely where the armistice was signed, when the ceasefire was signed back in 1953, is where a lot of those units remain today.
Okay. And beyond that, there is this question of the sheer number of people that they have. For a really quite small country, massive army.
They have the 5th largest military in the world, over 1 million men under arms. That's on the active component. The reserve component has got about 8 million folks, and that's about the largest reserve component military in the world, and they can be mobilized at a moment's notice.
Are they generally considered to be well trained?
They are, the active component, very well trained. And in fact, when you compare the military to the population, the military has a much higher level of nutrition, training, so they are prepared.
A couple of other things to talk about here. They have a Navy, so to speak. They have an Air Force. They have submarines. But we don't think of those in the traditional way we do other forces like that.
Tom, let me talk about the Air Force for a second. Our primary concern about their Air Force is for the insertion of their very large, over 100,000 Special Operations Forces. Now, the Navy can also insert Special Operations Forces through midget submarines and other type of watercraft that they have. Then they would also activate sleeper agents that are in the South, and they would go after targets to disrupt the decision-making capability of the United Nations Command.
So the simple truth is, Wolf, even if you get past the nuclear question here, there is a formidable military force in North Korea right now.